Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you, Tim Timians. I'm Tim, and this is Tim Time Projects, I think. Want to remind you that since time's part of my name, we set the clocks spring ahead, so it's a daylight savings time starts this weekend. Today is a Friday, so it'll start on Saturday. Hopefully I'll get there, or Sunday rather, Saturday into Sunday. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead is what I'm getting at. What I have here is a speaker, a Wi-Fi speaker, the Bluetooth speaker rather, that my daughter uses with her phone so that she can listen to the radio. Radio. She can listen to her music at an ungodly level. She came home from college. She did not bring the charger, so she went to just plug any old charger into it. And I said, "Wait a minute." She just grabbed the wall wart from anything and went to plug it in. Well, look, this thing goes, it says it charges at DC 15 volts. So it doesn't tell me anything else, like where the center, if the center's hot or not. So we'll see if we can figure that out, if there's enough of a charge left in this thing to find out. I'm assuming the center's hot, but maybe we can poke around there and find out. Or even maybe take this back panel off and see. I can always look it up too. The OONTZ is the name of the manufacturer. We'll give that a look, and then I'll just set a power supply at low current up to about 15 volts and let it charge for a while. So let me get things ready, and we'll be back. Well, not we, I will.
Well, is this
All right, I'm
that
back
thing?
with 18 pair of glasses. I had to find a cord to plug into that because, you know, since the move, everything's gone kind of everywhere. So I looked on the internet and I found that the charger for this, the 15 volt charger, the center is the hot. So the center of, right there, the center pin's hot, and the outside, the shield outside is actually the ground, or the negative. So the inside's plus, the outside's negative. Always make sure you look at that when you try one of these wall warts, because it's not a standard convention. And if you look, usually, let's see if I can show you right here, they usually show you a little symbol if you ever looked at it. And you'll see, it'll tell you which one's plus and which one's minus. The solid center one would be the plus on this one, and then the kind of C-looking one that goes to the outside, that's the minus. So you know, on this one that would be correct. But this is only a 12 volt charger, so one can use it. So what I did was I found a cord. It's really hard to work looking at my reflection backwards. So there's a cord, and if you look over here, where is it? Where is it? Everything's backwards. Oh. Sorry about the mess here. I still haven't finished moving stuff in, and I haven't been hardly down here at all. Power supply right here, that doohickey back there, I have it set at minimum current and about 15 volts. So what I'll do is we're going to check this guy right here to make sure that A, I have the correct polarity where the center be hot, and two, that that's going to be about 15 volts. I don't know if you can really see it. I mean, sometimes to me it looks like it's not going to work, and then I look at it on after making it, it looks great, and sometimes vice versa. So anyhow, so we'll put the get that off there. We'll put the black lead where you at. The black lead's going to go on the side here. I'll just hold that there, and then the red lead will go right down in the center. And I'll move my big head out of the way and everything. And let's see what we got. We have nothing. No, there we go. 15.45, so about 15 and a half. That's probably fine. Maybe I'll take it down a tad. There's 15, between 1490 and 15 something, bouncing all over the place. Probably because I can't hold my fingers on here good enough. So now, the other thing I did want to look at on the bottom of the speaker here, in super ultra magnifying writing, it says 15 volts, and if I take out the light, you might not be able to see it, at 1,500 milliamps, so that's 1.5 amps. So actually it's a little higher than I thought. So the first thing we're going to do is plug it in and see what happens. Wish me luck. Alright, I plugged in. I don't know if anything happened. I am definitely drawing some current. I'll show you that back here. Let me see if I can get you zoomed in on that so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, it's so dark. I'm going to move this closer. Maybe it'll help suck in some of the light. Alright, so here, that's the volt scale. That's about 15 volts. The current draw is up to almost 1 amp. Sounds like this needs cleaned a little bit. You know, everything breaks at one time. So the current draw is not quite an amp. So let's just see. Let's see if this thingy turns on. This speaker doodad. What is wrong with this camera? So I think she told me that there's some lights down here. That looks like the Bluetooth symbol, and that looks like a battery symbol. Well, the Bluetooth symbol came on. I don't know if the battery symbol comes on when it's charging or... Wait, there it came on. Well, of course it's going to be high because it's charging right now. And the current went up to a full amp. We'll go... Let me just tilt this and zoom in now. You can see it went up to just about a full amp. I'll turn this back off. I turned it back off, and you see it went down a little bit to about a little more than 3/4 of an amp. So we'll let this bad onion charge for a little bit and see what happens. And I'll teach her a lesson. She'll never leave her her charger back at the school. Let's see. Alrighty. And then, yeah, I brought some more stuff out to set up, but now it seems like I've made more of a mess. So, alright. Well, we'll tune back in a little bit and see how the charging went. And then we can sum up this video. A nice short one, huh? It usually doesn't work out for me that way. Of course, I do have to find out why the power supply was going crazy when I was trying to adjust the current, but that'll be a different story. Alrighty, well, it's been a couple of hours, so come back down. Of course, she had to come and borrow the speaker because she needed to listen to music while she took a shower, so it wasn't interrupted, but it worked while she took a shower. And I said, we'll bring it back and we'll finish charging it. So as you can see, the current's dropped way down. It's looks like maybe 1/10 of an amp, somewhere in that area. It'll be the meter on the far left where it says A. So what I'll do is I'll pull this out and then we'll start it up and see how it works. Let me back this up a little bit. Nope, wrong way. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Going to try and get the ammeter, both the ammeter and, if you can see it, I don't know. We'll see when we take it out. It drops to 0. Alright, and here is the battery indicator. So we'll see what happens when we turn it on. Alright, according to the manual, while it's charging and it's turned on, that will be light up white to indicate it's charging. It will turn red when it's fully charged. Sounds kind of weird and backwards, but we'll let it run a little bit longer and see. It's definitely working, and it's taking a charge, but we'll wait a little bit longer and see. That right now turned on, it's way down there. what I say, about a quarter of an amp, so it's definitely taking a charge and it's working. So we'll wait a little bit longer and see if that turns red. Woohoo! We got the red light, so I guess the instruction manual was correct. This is fully charged, and it only took 10 years to do it. It looks, the current again is way dropped on. I don't know if you can see it back there or not, but try and zoom in. I'll have to move over this way because, so you can almost see it's almost at zero. So, all right, well, that worked. Hope you had fun, and if you have one of these speakers now, you know you can charge it. Just go out and buy yourself a big power supply, and or find another 15 volt wall wart. So thanks for watching. Take care, and have a nice weekend.